Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 9 of GregTech New Horizons. For the start of this episode, we're going to try something out. If we put a block right here, will it affect the furnace? Doesn't seem like it. If I have the block right above here, that won't work, right? It's still doing something. Right? Right. No. Okay. Let's break that. And let's see if it's working now. I've been staring at this for around a minute and it moved a little bit, which means that we only have to have the centermost block exposed to the sky. And we can definitely take advantage of that and maybe even do what I'm supposed to do with building them next to each other. But I'll have to see how that works out. I think that will work, or be good enough at least, and I shouldn't be so stubborn about the aesthetic look of this place, since this is just going to be a starter base. We're going to move out of it, and the aesthetics aren't really that important. So I should rather go for efficiency, and maybe figure out something right back here. Another suggestion by Warlord Wasman was to put that into a Tinker's crafting table. How do I even do that? I thought that would have just worked. I guess it's GregTech, so let me search an hour. Oh, there we go. Not even an hour. I can even do that. Look how prepared I am. And let's see if that actually works. So this is my tools chest, and if I did that correctly, it connects to the wrong chest. Perfect. Let's maybe put it on the other side. Yeah. Sure. Let's also have a normal crafting table right here still. And I think a good first step would be to craft a lot of tools. So like have 5 hammers, 5 of everything just in here on the ready. But let's open our bag first. A piston, and iron. That's a really good reward. One of the best, definitely. There we go, all stocked up on my tools, and now crafting should be a lot easier. If I can trust my quest book right here, I should find these ores on levels 80 to 120. But that is 40 blocks I would have to search for, so it's not a very accurate reading. Pretty dark in the nether, I'm aware. I'm going to see if I can't just find them floating around the walls or the ceiling somewhere. Couldn't find any, so it's back to digging in a straight line and hoping I found something. Change up the Y layer to Y16. Currently I was on Y80, but I just kept on running into open nether, so I didn't want to do that anymore. Found some ardite, can't mine it though. It worked. I found it. Tetrahedrite. Yes, that's not how you pronounce it, right? I just messed that up. Probably, but there we go. Just gotta do some mining now. Tetrahedrite. That's the correct way. I believe I said that, right? Maybe. Wow, I should stop obsessing over this stuff. It's just copper. Is stibnite also just copper? No, that's just iron. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness, I don't even need this stuff. I've been digging it out and planning to dig out the entire chunk because I thought I would never find it in my life ever again. Let's grab some copper to complete the quest and then let's get out of here. We need one more stibnite. There we go. That should be it, right? Quest updated. Bling. Okay. I can choose between lead dust and a loot bag. I think lead dust will come in handy, since I found it on the way as well. So that is done. Need to do this one yet, this one, and that one. And that one. So what do I need all of that clay, sand, and gravel for? Simple answer, I want a really big smeltery, since we're going to need it. I think. At least for the glass. For the molds we're going to need it for these things right here. The molds. And I'm guessing we're going to need it for other stuff as well, so I just want a decent sized one. Let's take this with me and place it over here. We are going to need a lot of water, so let's get a lot of water to make some seared bricks. I just realized that I should probably get a crafting station for this, since as soon as I'm done with my crafting here, dragging in all of the water buckets, the thing that's going to happen is this. And I would rather avoid that. Very very slowly becoming adjusted to the way GregTech New Horizons works. Don't get me wrong, this is not enjoyable, good, or even decent, or bearable, for that matter. What was I getting at again? Oh yeah, but it's better than what I was doing before, so that just puts it into perspective to how terrible of a job I was doing playing this mod pack. Oh, and what a terrible job I am still doing playing this mod pack. I just thought I would add that. Speaking about being terrible at GregTech, there was another suggestion by Warlord Wasman, and that was to use creosote in my furnaces. I was aware that you could do it, I just wasn't aware how good it was. And 32 items, that's pretty decent, seeing as I got to smelt a lot of grout now. I want to test something regarding furnaces. Now that I know that you can use buckets, can I actually attach a pipe to it? No, I cannot. Okay, well that would have been amazing if I could funnel my creosote into the furnace, and I need rent for that. What is next on the long list of what to do? It's expanding my base once again. We have to build our smeltery somewhere, and I decided to attach it to this building right here and expand our base southwards in that direction. That should be this entire chunk right here. I also decided to have somewhat of a road right here and have this be like the straight we're going to have, like the road, and then there will be entrance into the building right here, and the building will stretch into this chunk, and if I turn back on the chunk boundaries, in this chunk as well. And then we're going to have a 2-chunk building that will look like something. I am so descriptive, I should become a poet comedian. Yes, because I'm so funny as well. We're going to have a big piped structure attached to this side, right here, ouch, ouch, dying, dying, and have that pipe connect to all of the furnaces, go through our building, and then connect to the tank when we finally get a pump. Well... that does not look how I envisioned it. The pipes are way too thick, and I think I have to rethink the entire idea. Maybe just get rid of all the cobblestone surrounding the pipes, and just have the connector piece be out of cobblestone, then the pipes free floating in the air would be pretty decent, and maybe good enough. Same on this side then. I'm working on a rather big expansion right now, but I should probably go down and see how that thing actually looks from down there, because I haven't seen it since I last changed it because I didn't like it. So, please look good. Please don't die. Sure. Looks amazing, right? Yes, totally. Might need some work. But for now, I think that's pretty decent, and then I say pretty decent a lot, I'm aware of that, but I can't change it. I'm trying to, though. I'm going to have another chimney going up in the air, even higher than this one, and we might even replace these ones, since we have to have more blast furnace than I initially thought. I just skipped the walk because it would take hours for me to walk in here, so the plan is to have these all lined up, and then I don't know how I'm going to have the chimneys. But I only need one spot above the blast furnace open, and that's where the smoke comes out, so I might have to redesign these chimneys. What a beautiful way to go, drowning in my own fuel. The fruits of my labor are killing me. Incredible. I feel as if I was reborn. I know, crazy, right? I think this is looking pretty decent, especially... Oh, I said it again. No, creosote, don't carry me away. I got carried away. What was I supposed to say? It looks like a phase! Yes, that's not what I meant to say, though. I forgot what I was meant to say. But we're going to probably not build any walls around this for now, but start working on the smeltery. That is going to go right under here. Just gotta figure out where the exact center is. Pinpointed the center, and this should be it. By the way, can anyone tell me why these here bricks are like ice when you walk on them? I have no idea. That's with a lot of blocks. I noticed it with my tool station as well. If I walk on that, I slide. It's so weird. But yeah, going to build that up a little bit. We're also going to make some of the Buildcraft tanks, which is also a quest in our quest book right here. Already got the obsidian for it, we just need to pulverize it. I would say that's a decent size. It has a little ways to go still, but we can sadly not make any seared glass to make it a little bit nicer, since it actually requires the reinforced glass, which I only found the way with the alloy smelter with carbon plates, which, oh my goodness, are probably way too far off currently. Yeah, we don't have an assembler, and I don't know how this works still. Let's maybe have this in a little extra section right here, just wall it off ever so slightly, might look really cool. I might push that back one more block, right here, or have it right here, and then we could have the tanks here. I don't know. Currently, a lot of my ideas are still in my head, but we're going to have glass areas right here, and then have the solid roof going until the end of the chunk to right here. That is at least the idea for now. Here we're going to have an elevated building going all the way over here. And that probably made no sense to you whatsoever, so let's stop talking about it and instead do it. Sounds like a great idea, but let's sleep first. In a little bit. Guess who decided to lower the smeltery just one block and now has to tear it all down? This guy. Great guess. We will need a lot more stone. Luckily, I've been informed about this actually being a decent way to fuel my furnaces. So I'm using that to get a lot of stone, and then we should be able to maybe even finish that factory from the outside. If the furnace opens. There we go. Wait a second. That is a stack of steel. Let's take that. Let's go to the quest that I need. Which quest do I need? Multi-blocks somewhere? I think there, right? Yes, 2 times steel. Okay, okay. Oh, that's very generous. Steel ingots, rubber boys. Easy choice. Okay, what's next? Vortech, great. Not even 2 brick blast furnaces are fast enough, though. Fast? I don't even know. Okay. Well, I guess. Quest updated. Okay. Not gonna worry about that, though. Wait a second. Spawn wolf? That's pretty cool. Don't need it, though. Just gonna stuff that into my chests. Let's get the obsidian pulverizing going. So, oh my goodness, my macerator is somewhat occupied right now. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of iron. Good to know. Yeah, we need to crush this 2 times and then we have some obsidian dust. Up until now, the mod pack has really been just a grind, and a lot of grinding as well. But now I'm really starting to enjoy it, now that I can do some building, actually start with expanding my machinery, getting some bigger buildings going as well, and start automating things, which is really what I love about modded, and that's something I haven't been able to do, since everything is so difficult. For the roads, I would actually like... I don't think this connects, right? This is not a connected texture. That is dirt. Yeah, that's not a connected texture. I want a texture for my roads, and I don't know if stone is the best thing to go here. These were connected though, right? Yes. Is that a good road texture? I don't know. At least it's not icy. Lining the roads with this cobblestone texture might be a little bit too much, but I think I like it, right? It gives it a more structured look. We will definitely move these back to there and have this be a field of these rubber trees and have this also be flat out. Just straight all of the rubber trees on one layer. Man, look at it from back here. It looks amazing already. And this is just my first base. Like this is the non-amazing base. Just wait for the real base. And I also noticed something. If we scroll up here, I actually unlocked this chapter at some point. There's just nothing in here. Oh, there actually is. Oh my goodness, I can do it. The most efficient way to get, and I should probably read how to pronounce that. Antimony for batteries is to centrifuge. Stibnite does the second most efficient ways to use tetrahedrite dust. Okay, centrifuge. Obsidian dust is ready to go. Now, let's see if the quest updated. Before I craft everything, the quest doesn't recognize it. Are you there? I need clear glass and a iron ring as well. Let's see if the quest updates if I just get it. It should, right? It can yes, okay, that's good. Now we just need the iron rings and then put it all together. No, obsidian glass and then the tank. And 2. There we go. That should update the quest. There we go. And then we should be able to craft the obsidian glass. Great, just like 500 pages. Glass. From extra utility, we actually need an alloy smelter. Great, another step of processing. Also, look who just got 2 stacks of rubber bars. I've been processing this stuff in the background. Let's just put that in there, probably not the correct chest. We needed to make a stack of rubber sheets, right? That's not even a main quest. What are the rewards? We're not gonna do it. Just decided that. Did I do something wrong? 4 and thickened glass. Oh my goodness, how do I make thickened glass? Let me watch. Oh, that's very simple. I was about to say, give me 5 hours and I'll figure out the recipe. Was it 443? Seems to work. It was a great idea by Wasman to have all of my tools available from my crafting table right here. And now we're able to make this tank. Quest complete. What do we get? 1 more tank? Yes, I'll definitely take the tank. And coins, obviously. And that led to better tank. Iron tank. Better tank, iron tank. Okay, makes sense. And we need to make a storing more than 16 buckets of fruit in 1 tank. Sure, just make an iron upgrade of a buildcraft tank. Diamond tanks carry up to 6 foot buckets. Obsidian ones are plus-proof. So it's basically iron chests just for tanks, I guess, right? Okay, that's on the main quest. And a dolly. That might be something I want to do. But let's maybe see what the recipe for this is. Okay, double iron plates. That's not too bad. And clear glass pane. We can do that, right? Let's do that. And as simple as that, we have iron tanks. Quest updated. What do we get? A loot bag. Okay, let's open that straight away since I usually don't, and then I have to do it separately. Tin ore, and maybe something else. This is the last little bit of lava I'm going to get from this spot, which is at least somewhat close to my base. To find some more, I actually bookmarked them, and they are called Death, and should be red. So let's just go through here, look for anything red. Oh my goodness, I'm dying. I'm dying. Please hold the lava. Then I get fire resistance from the gloves. That's still a problem. So red and saying death. There we go. And there we go as well. But that's pretty far away. Good thing is I can actually judge the distance with this, and that should be the closest. So we want to get down there without falling in the lava. That's a difficult part, and we also don't want to make any obsidian since then we'll have less lava. So digging down in a straight line, I guess it is. Very carefully digging down in a straight line. That should be the last block, I think. Is there something below there? Yes, there is, but I'm not going to risk it. There we go. That's a lot more lava than we had before. It's finally filled. You have no idea how long this took. I can just say it took, oh my goodness, dying again. Took a very long time. And we can now finally fill up this. And is this the thing that's providing light? Luckily not. Okay, this is actually providing light, which is really good. Okay, let's hold this in my hand so I don't die. I can't really put this bucket of lava anywhere. Well, that'll have to do for now, I guess. Let's sleep. Ooh, look at this. Better tank. ULV tank. Ultra low voltage fluid tank. My goodness, that's hard to say. Next step is to destroy 32 buckets in a tank. The ultra needs steel plates, iron plates, tin plates, a clay pipe, and a water bucket. Great, I can already do that with this tank. So, no, that's 16. Okay, wait, no, that... How much does this store? 32, right? I don't need this. I don't need it. For our next quest, we will actually need some aluminum brass, and we don't have a lot of aluminum. So I hope I can pulverize and get some more, since we are going to need a lot of it for the smeltery. We're jumping from quest to quest a little bit, but was this ore byproduct thing when I smashed the ore with a hammer? Did I get that right in my head? Let's test it. No. Let's maybe try a few more, just to be sure. Pretty sure that's not the way to do it. Wow, we are so much into overtime already. I haven't even noticed. I'm going to have to cut the video into 2 parts, so there are, or may be, some spoilers on the map which you can barely see of what will be happening in next episode, at least the first part of it. But I'm going to make a promise right now. Next episode, Tier 2. We're going to do this quest line next episode. We're going to reach it, we're going to unlock the main quest line right here, and that is a promise. But for this episode, that is it. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, where you should totally join in.